I will steal the Mike's Mike intro. Welcome to Star 17. My name is Stellarly Alina. Still not sure about the Star 17 name. Might change that. I want to talk about some of my experiences with girlhood and how I never felt like the girls I saw around me. I want to preface this by saying that by girl, I mean the certain je ne sais quoi of femininity that I can't even define. So I don't mean to sound smart. I didn't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, the first half of this video is going to be kind of whiny, but basically I will present to you my lore relating to girlhood, and then I'll talk about some recent development about it. I am filming on my tablet for the first time, so let's hope it goes well, because my last video I filmed the first part on my phone and then I had to transfer it to the tablet. So this goes well. So I'm reading directly from the screen. I think for me, there are 3 roots for not relating to other girls. Being overweight, not being conventionally pretty, and not having social skills, which 3 L's, you know? Growing up, I've always been the fattest or the second fattest in my class. I clearly remember being 8 and being told that being fat was no longer cute. It's such a weird thing to say to a kid, and that I needed to change, but I never really changed. I didn't feel any different than the other kids until middle school, which is when I moved to a new place and didn't know the local language. I felt like everyone around me suddenly seemed to have skipped the awkward phase, but I never got out of it. Or maybe that everyone else's awkward phase wasn't as awkward as mine. Point is, overnight it seemed that everyone had learned how to do their makeup that suited their features, started wearing white tees instead of shirts with princesses on them. This is when we were 12 or 11. I don't remember when middle school started. And suddenly everyone had hobbies that they've been practicing since they were 4. And this is the thing, I remember I had this one girl in my elementary school that did figure skating, but I never knew about that until we went on a field trip to the ice rink. But then in middle school, it started to become a little bit more part of your personality, the hobbies you did. I don't know if that was just me. Anyways, let's continue with the script. And not just hobbies, but actual skills like dancing or figure skating, like I said before, things that you could make into a job. And whenever I was asked about my hobbies, I said I liked reading. I did not read. And drawing. I draw once a month, and it's bad. Anyways, throughout middle school, this one goes hard. Throughout middle school, I felt like an embarrassing blob of pimply red flesh, haphazardly wrapped in childish clothing. That's not cute, but I'm glad that I found the words to describe it. My fashion sense is very different now, but back then I felt like jeans and a white tee were the pinnacle of fashion. But I couldn't dress like that because my mom was still in charge of what I wore and shopped for me only in the kids section, which makes sense because I was 11, 12. So I'm not blaming my mom. I started wearing makeup in the last year of middle school, so when I was 14, to cover up my acne, and I felt naked without it, but I also felt like the foundation was also too orange for me, but I couldn't see that it was too orange for me, and I thought that other people could see that it's too orange for me. So that's something. I remember I would even dress up as a cool girl with high-rise jeans and a crop top when I was home alone when I was 14. Now I dress like a cool girl and I go outside and I feel good in my clothes. Isn't that cool? I'm looking at myself in the screen. If I want to look at you, I should look here. Okay. Because I didn't know the local language, I didn't have any friends, so I couldn't really develop the social skills at the time, and it was so crucial for me to and imagine just being in middle school and not being able to speak to people. You're already nervous and you're going through puberty, but also you can't speak. Just terrible. Anyways, enough about me. Actually, no, let's talk about me a little more. I'm following the script. In high school, I literally skipped class because I couldn't bear to see other people have friends. And I was convinced everyone saw me as I saw myself, as a blob. So that's fun. Definitely had a fun high school experience. And also, all of a sudden, not only did the other girls dress nice and have hobbies, but they also had boyfriends and went to parties that I wasn't invited to. And now that like we're out of high school, all the girls are gracefully transitioning into like actual adults, and that is crazy. I have not aged since I was like 15. Like since high school began. Like high school didn't happen. I'm 15, guys. I'm not 15, I'm 19, just so you know. I understand now that at the end of the day, this is only what I see. But get this, I'm dumb and I keep comparing myself to people that are different from me. And there isn't really a happy ending to this because what makes you feel like a girl are mostly external things like looking nice. That's what it is for me. Because literally the other day I saw myself in the mirror while I was in a rush blow drying my hair. And I was like, even though I wasn't even wearing makeup, this is why I chose not to wear makeup now for this video. But I was like, whoa, girl, that's a girl in the mirror. Also, this selfie that I took at a restaurant a few weeks ago, see if I can put it here. Like, do I look like that? That's a girl. And like I look at this picture and I'm like, that doesn't even look like me. But not like in a weird way, not like in a scary way, but like this looks like one of the other girls. The other girls that I wish I could be like. Except that's actually me. Like, I am like other girls? That's awesome. But what makes her a girl? The external mostly. You can see that I'm also genuinely happy here, but it's mostly that cute, polished look that makes her a girl. It's very hard to explain to someone raised as a boy how important the feeling like a girl is to the girls. And the thing is that unfortunately feeling like a girl takes money. Like I had to buy that dress and all that makeup. Yes, I'm wearing a lot of makeup here. I remember doing my makeup. And so do most other girls. But maybe that's not what they think makes them feel like girls. Last week, I went to my friend's house and she was getting ready for an event and I helped her choose the outfit. And she looked so pretty. And she looked like a girl. Like she's a girl even without it. And I hope she feels like a girl even without like dressing up. But now that I'm thinking about it, just existing in that interaction like gave me a little bit of that girliness. Like girlhood is not just looking, it's also being, it's also like having experiences, you know? Like helping my friend dress up was one of them, and I hope I'll have more in the future. So I think in conclusion, because girlhood is something I saw growing up and not really experienced, I have this very external idea of girlhood. But to other girls that grew up different, it can be and probably is something completely different that defines their girlhood. Like friendships, like experiences, like what I said. Like honestly, everyone probably has their own definition when it comes to feeling like a girl or a boy because what is feminine and masculine changes across time and culture, not only in fashion, but just in a way of existing, like that je ne sais quoi. I am going to continue to do things that make me feel like a girl and also hopefully change what my idea of being a girl is so it's not as materialistic. Thanks for watching. This video was more of like a train of thought instead of something more thought out like my other videos because I want to try uploading every week. So I'm just here to yap. Goodbye.